teachings of Sri Atmadarshana, the consciousness is non-dual. That means there is no other. There cannot be world and consciousness. There can be any other reality other than consciousness. Consciousness itself has not undergone anything to become changed into world. There's only pure consciousness. Consciousness is called samvit. But in my experience, there seems to be a conditioned consciousness, which is myself. Okay? And this unconditioned consciousness. Unconditioned consciousness, I call it Brahma, Parabrahma, whatever is it. But conditioned consciousness is myself, which I am struggling and suffering. Is there two consciousness, conditioned and unconscious? What we have to see. What we are saying is space is infinite, but space inside the room and space outside the room is different. But in reality, it's not so. The walls cannot cut the space. Similarly, consciousness cannot be conditioned and unconditioned. That's why consciousness is called Advaita, means non-dual. Consciousness is called Akhanda, means no breaks can be there in consciousness. Consciousness is partless. Akhanda means partless. Consciousness is bliss. So let us understand. For a moment, let us assume that there is a two consciousness. One is conditioned and other is unconditioned. Unconditioned consciousness, I call this pure consciousness. Conditioned consciousness, me, myself, which is Sakshi, witnessing the phenomena. The phenomena consists of course body, mind, intellect, and the world. The world is nothing but objects. Objects are represented in the form of sensations in the body: touch, sound, smell, taste, and form. 5. Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Sparsha. So these are the 5 representatives of the world in the body. So that finally it gets translated to memory. Right? The conditioned consciousness, Sakshi, is witnessing all this. Now, where is it witnessing? All these things must be arising in unconditioned consciousness, the infinite unconditioned consciousness. Obviously, unconditioned consciousness doesn't know anything about this because it's not witnessing anything. I am only witnessing. The Sakshi is only witnessing. Okay. So unconditioned consciousness is what is these things, this world and everything is rising as thoughts, including memory, because I am able to observe memory. That's why I'm not the memory. So the thoughts and memory, everything is rising unconditioned consciousness. I am able to observe it. That means I and this is there. This I am observing. I am the observer, Sakshi, witness, who is conditioned. So this witnessing consciousness, conditioned, is observing all this. Then suddenly a thought comes. Says, I saw this. Okay. A thought is a thing, object. As Sakshi, I am able to observe the thought. Right? It's a thing. But this thought is a special thought. It says it's a memory, a record of whatever has happened, events. Okay. Who kept the record? A thought kept the record of other thoughts. How can a thought keep the record of other thoughts? Because thought by definition is a thing. It has no sentience. I am the sentience. I didn't keep a record. The thought kept a record of what is observed. Thought cannot observe another thought. But still I have a thought recollecting some happening earlier. Which means this thought, what I am getting, is false. That means the thought that there are other thoughts also is false. That means there are no other thoughts. That means there's no conditioned consciousness and unconditioned consciousness. There's only unconditioned consciousness, which is not a thought. It is pure awareness, which is non-dual, which is pure, which is peace, which is silence, which is akhanda, undivided. That consciousness alone is reality. Understanding that there is a two consciousness, one is conditioned and unconditioned consciousness, is false.